Hi, friends. Today we are going to read and follow along with a very spooky story. It's not very spooky, but it's cute spooky. Here we go.
Ghost afraid of the dark.
This story is about a ghost who is afraid of the dark. Throughout this story, I'm going to use some communication cards that you use all the time with Miss Cindy at school, at home, with the communication devices, so feel free to follow along. This is so we all can understand this story a little better. Let me see if I can make myself a little. That's good.
One Halloween, and this tale is true. There once was a ghost, and his name was Boo.
You can see the ghost. Boo, he's right underneath Miss Ashley. He has a little red hat on and a cute little cat. In the month of October, in the month of October, we celebrate and use a lot of spooky things, right? Some people like spooky things, but some people don't. And that's okay. Don't worry. This story is just fun. It's not really spooky. But this is the month of October. And a symbol for October, as you can see on the communication card, is a pumpkin.
Boo carved pumpkins.
He carved pumpkins. So just like we're going to use this card again, that's a pumpkin. And when you carve pumpkins, you take something sharp and you cut into it and you make a cute little face. It's kind of messy.
He loved trick or treat.
Some people like to trick or treat. This year, not a lot of people will trick or treat, which is okay. But a lot of times people trick or treat and they get some candy. Yummy. You eat the candy.
He liked to have fun and parade in the street. October nights should have been such a lark. But poor little Boo was afraid of the dark.
Oh no. So, October, right? When the sun goes down, it becomes night and it's dark. And you know what? When it's dark, look at Boo's little face. He looks like he feels nervous. Right? Nervous is not the same as afraid, but it's very similar, right? You could be nervous and afraid. He's afraid of the dark. Nervous. Nervous. Boo is nervous at night when he's in the dark. So let's see what he's going to do.
Boo stamped his foot. He yowled and he glared. It just wasn't right for a ghost to be scared.
So we already talked about this. Boo feels nervous, right? He feels nervous. So when he feels nervous, I should have had a frustrated card, but I'll make the face. Frustrated. He feels frustrated and he stamps his foot. Very frustrated.
I need some help, he said with a groan. It's really too hard to be brave on my own.
So many times when we feel a certain way that we don't want to feel or we want to do something different, we all need help, right? We all need help. Another sign for help is help, right? We need help from our friends, our family, our teachers, our um, our any workers that come into the house. We need them help. We need help, and that's okay.
So he decided to go visit a few friends.
So Boo, he's going to ask for help from some of his friends. Let's see what his friends have to say.
Boo went to see Witch, who was stirring a spell. She gazed in her cauldron and breathed in its smell.
Oh my goodness. So he first went to see Witch, his friend, where she was making some potions. And it was very smelly. So he was smelling with his nose, right? Look here, there's some snot, snails and worms and old socks. P.U. That's why he's smelling with his nose.
I can't work by day. I make such a stink. It's better when people are sleeping, I think.
So she was saying it's better when people are tired and sleeping. And that's usually at night when it's dark. So, because her spells have a smell, so it's better at night.
The dark is our friend. Don't fear the night. Make spells with me until it gets light.
So Witch was saying that the dark can be Boo's friend. Let's see if that's true.
Boo went to see Frank, who was having a ball. He skipped and he boogied all down the hall.
So look, you can see Frank in the window. He's listening to some song, some music, and he's dancing. Oh my goodness, look how much fun he's having listening to his songs.
I can't dance by day. People would giggle. But when it gets late, I just want to wiggle. The dark is our friend. Don't fear the night. Dance here with me until it gets light.
Oh my goodness, so his friend Frank, right? Yeah, that's his name, is saying the same thing. That the night is also his friend. So a second time, we are told that the night can be your friend. Let's see what else happens.
Dracula's house was only next door. When Drax swished his cape, his feet left the floor.
So the third stop that Boo made was was at Dracula's house. And we are told, right, that Dracula's feet raise up off the floor. Raise up off the floor. Let's see what that means.
I can soar by day. There's no fun in that. The night is the time I turn into a bat. The dark is our friend. Don't fear the night. Come fly with me until it gets light.
So now all of Boo's friends, right, are telling him that the night is also his friend. So he does not need to be nervous, because we learned at the beginning of the story that Boo does not like, wrong card, that Boo does not like the night. But he's asking all his friends what they feel. They seem to like it.
werewolf was waiting, bushy and hairy. He didn't think that the darkness was scary. I can't howl by day. It's really too soon. I need to stand in the glow of the moon. The dark is our friend. Don't fear the night. Shout out with me until it gets light.
So even his other friend, the wolf, was saying that the night is Boo's friend. And they're going to howl, woo, 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 woo. They're going to howl all night until it is morning. Let's see what happens next.
Last, Boo saw Mummy, all ready to go, wrapped up in white from his head to his toe.
Oh my goodness, his next friend is Mummy. You can see, and even Boo right now is all wrapped up in white from his head to his toe, right? The toes are the little things on the front of your foot. So he's all wrapped up in white from his head to his toe.
I can't walk by day with bandages trailing. People would trip and then they'd start wailing. The dark is our friend. Don't fear the night. Dress up with me until it gets light. Boo floated home, his face full of smiles. This was the best time that he'd had by miles.
So after talking to all of his friends, Boo is heading home, right? He's heading home. Before, he used to be nervous, right? Used to be nervous, but now, look at him. He's so excited. He's so excited about how he feels now. Let's see what happens next.
The dark is my friend. I don't fear the night. I had so much fun until it got light.
So Boo again, right, is saying that he believes that the night, the dark, is his friend now. And instead of feeling nervous, he feels so excited. He feels so excited. Let's see.
It was my buddies that helped me to see. I'll throw them a party. A thank you from me.
So he wants to say thank you. He wants to say thank you to all of his friends for helping him feel excited. Let's see how that goes.
Boo closed the drapes, the house filled with gloom. He needed darkness for his party room.
Oh my goodness. What is going on here? It looks like now that Boo is excited about the night and the dark, he's gonna throw a party to say, oh, it's over here, to say thank you to his friends.
All of that day, he prepared for the eve, hiding all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
What do you see on the screen in this virtual book that Boo is using, or Boo is decorating or celebrating his friends with? I see some apples, I see some drinks, I also see some candy. Mmm, I wish I went to this party. I love candy.
Along came the chums that Boo wanted to thank. Witch, Mummy, Drac, and then Werewolf and Frank.
So Boo wanted to say thank you. Wanted to say thank you to all of his friends. To all of his friends. So now, look, they all came to his house. Let's see what they're going to do.
Hey, shouted Boo as he opened the door. Let's stay up late. This is no time to snore. The dark is our friend. Don't fear the night. Party with me until it gets light.
So now even Boo is saying that the dark, the night, is his friend. And it looks like they are so excited. And they are going to party and sing songs all the way until the morning when it gets light.
Boo and his pals had a spooky old time with cobwebs and candy and pumpkins and slime.
So we know that many times in October there are pumpkins, right? Many times in October there are pumpkins. We also learned that there's some candy. And we already know about slime. We make slime all the time. It's very sticky.
They made stinky potions. They learned how to fly. They dressed up in rags and they howled to the sky.
Sounds like fun.
The night was a hit, packed with wonder and thrills. Then Frank put on music and showed off his skills.
So then we knew this was going to happen, and we already saw Frank loves to dance. So we saw that they're going to put on some music, some songs, and they are going to, look, they're singing, dancing, and howling. How fun! Miss Ashley will dance with them too.
The glitter ball turned, and the beat sounded thumpy. Boo's feet were skippy and twirly and jumpy.
So look, Boo's feet, his feet were dancing to the music. His feet were dancing to the music, right? But a lot of people, look, you can see all, even Werewolf. If Werewolf can't move his feet, he's moving his hands or his fingers or his head. So many ways to dance.
The monsters clapped and sang "Hey Diddle Diddle," and there was young Boo dancing right in the middle. He got faster and faster. It was quite a show. Then all of a sudden, Boo started to glow. What a magical sight that little ghost made. shining and glowing in every shade.
So at the beginning of the story, right, when Boo was nervous about the night, his color was white. But then his friends helped Boo. They helped Boo understand that night's not so bad, right? That night's not so bad. It's even can be your friend. So Boo got so excited about his new feelings and his new friends that instead of white, he turned many shades of color to show his emotion. That is so cool.
The rhythm was fun, and the music was loud. But darkness had helped him stand out from the crowd.
So now the night actually helped Boo be so happy. And before he was afraid.
Being brave was not easy for scared little Boo, but he gave it a try, and look what he could do. Boo hadn't known. He'd never had warning. The little ghost shimmered until it was morning.
So look at all of them. All of his friends, they were singing and dancing throughout the whole night until the morning. Oh my goodness.
And when it got time for the party to close, Boo gave a yawn and got ready to doze.
Oh no, look, they all look tired. They all look tired now. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm sleeping. So tired.
The dark is the best. I love the night. Now let's snuggle up, 'cause here comes the light.
Bye, friends.